It's never whatever I want.
It's fine.
When I wanted to see Stomp and you wanted to see Wicked, what did we see?
We saw...
When I said that I wanted to have kids and you said that you wanted me to have a vasectomy, what did I do? And then, when you said that you might want to have kids and I wasn't so sure, who had the vasectomy reversed? And then when you said you definitely didn't want to have kids, who had it reversed back? Snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap. I did.
Okay.
You've no idea the physical toll the 3 vasectomies have on a person. And I bought this condo to fill with children.
I am so sorry that I don't want to bring kids into this screwed up world, okay? But look, if you want to have kids, then fine. You win. Let's have a kid.
Do you mean it? You want to have a kid?
Welcome to We Love to Hate Everything.
Melora Hardin's always so great at just at like the sighing over the phone with him. She's so good at just those. Oh my god.
Yep, that's right.
All right, well, I have no idea why you played that.
Welcome back to the show. Well, it's me, Jodie.
Hi, it's me, Amanda.
Everything else that we do.
Right.
I feel like, I don't know, it's like what professional people do in some sense, but I mean, we're not very professional. But listen, that was a little nifty, gifty surprise to you. You want to know why? Yes.
Are you pregnant?
Oh, God. That would be
Am I pregnant and I don't know it?
Yeah,
no. So am I.
And no, it's because I started watching a little show on Netflix called The Ultimatum.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm obsessed with it!
I think I just started episode 4.
I'm on. Oh, it's gonna get so much better too.
Okay.
I mean, the first
they just moved in. The couples have just moved in. So here, guys, there's gonna be some spoilers. I'm obviously not as caught up as you are.
And next week, I'm on the third to well, I love the way they do it too because they dropped the first, like all of them except for the last one and the reunion. Those drop next week. Okay. Which is so dirty because, like, I'm blasting through this.
Yeah, I think there's 8 episodes on there right now.
I went grocery shopping this morning, and I had it playing on my phone while I was grocery shopping with my headphones in because I can't not be watching this at all times. But it's
a little belated birthday gift to you because I was not going to watch it.
Well, because all last night I was texting the group chat, like, you guys have to watch. Well, mostly you and Justine because I don't know.
Yeah, we were just ignoring you.
Like, I know, everyone was fucking ignoring me. I started messaging people at my work that I know like reality TV. It's so good. It's
Guys,
love
it is, and
like
I was
Love is
resistant. I did not want to do it. I'm like, ugh, I can't take Nick Lachey and Vanessa Lachey.
Oh yeah, they're in nothing though. They're in like 4 episodes, and honestly, Nick Lachey is just there to be Nick Lachey. He never says anything.
No, and I think he's embarrassed that
he should be.
Vanessa
that he's married
is so
to
fucking
her.
Annoying.
She's so annoying and pretentious, and like they start off the first episode going like, well, actually, no one knows this, but we actually took a month off one time, and
like we all knew that.
Yeah, and also I didn't know that because I don't care about them. They're irrelevant to anyone. But now they just, I don't even think he participates in this, but she just has this air of, like their relationship goals and if you guys play this right, you could be like me and Nick Lachey.
You could have your happily ever after just like us.
Yeah, whenever she starts like launching into something, I just go 15 ahead, 15 ahead, 15 ahead.
But they're not really on it past episode 1 at least. I think I only...
No, they get back together for
the
dinner. There's a dinner, and then when the couples finally switch back to their original couples, they have another dinner. And Nick and Vanessa facilitate
No, so
that.
I'm going to say skip ahead about, you know what? We'll put a little time in the show notes. So if you're going to watch it, you're not going to get many spoilers. But I think we should just kind of talk about the couples.
Yes, but also I do, and then next week we'll catch up on the last. Maybe let's just talk about what you've seen, and then next week we'll do the last bit.
All right, so skip ahead right here. Check the show notes. We'll write down where you can hop in because we're going to be talking about some 90 Day Fiance as well.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, so I have so much to say. It's really interesting how first impressions change.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
In
just
this
like in Love is
series.
Blind.
Yeah, Love is Blind, I feel like first impressions were a little bit more accurate.
I think I like this better than Love is Blind.
changed. Oh, yeah. I mean, what I found really refreshing is seeing just real couples, real men and women's bodies and jobs and personalities.
Yeah, great. Like, I can relate to these people for sure.
Exactly.
Ages, they're all in their early 20s. Perfect.
Yeah.
One is 30.
Listen, we all prefer putting on a thong bikini when we're going to go on a group date, you know?
Yeah. In the episode I just watched, the girl, what's her name? Like, Ray. She wears, she goes out and she wears just a handkerchief tied around the back of her.
Oh, that's so cute.
So cute.
It would take, and I'm not even joking here, an entire handkerchief for me to cover one boob and like lift it up. It would look like a hobo's satchel, like over their shoulder. I tie a little knot at the top.
Let's talk about the concept of the show, because actually I think this is a really interesting concept.
I do, however, I feel like if you're having to give an ultimatum and you feel confident enough in yourself to give your partner an ultimatum and go on the show, you got some issues in your relationship.
Yeah, exactly. Because I would just be way too fucking jealous all the time. Or I would totally just fall in love immediately with the new person I'm with, and I wouldn't want to go back to my old person.
Forget all about them.
I'm pretty finicky like that. But so we start off, and they kind of date.
We have
everyone's
existing
just kind
couples.
Of group dating.
A little mingling session.
Mingle, but they all have to wear bathing suits and bikinis. They're all on top of this rooftop
what
pool.
city are they in?
Is it Chicago?
No.
Okay. It looks like a big city, so
Houston,
it's not New York.
DC,
sure.
Virginia.
But they all mingle, and then they all kind of, within 3 days, they have to pick each other.
They have to pick someone who they want to live with for 3 weeks. It's not their partner.
As a married couple. They have to sleep in the same bed and stuff.
Right. And then after that 3 weeks, they have to go back to their original partner.
Yes.
And then they have to decide whether they're going to stay with their original partner, choose no one, or choose their new partner. But then my question, I think that was just answered in this last episode is, what if no one chooses you? Then you just are gone?
No, they just paired up the last two that were like scragglers.
That's what happened. Okay.
Yeah. Which I like, because then at least
I'm
nobody's
just asking for a friend what would happen hypothetically if no one chose my friend who would go on the show.
Oh, God. Yeah, I think that would be the thing I would not go on the show for in the first place, is just for that humiliating moment.
Yeah, I mean...
of no one picking me.
Well, I can guarantee... Okay, where would you be around that pool on the first day? Where would be your spot?
Near the shrimp ring.
I was going to say... definitely in a covered cabana, because I'm going to be sweating
at the bar,
as it is.
With maybe a pillow, or just like leaning over the bar so you can't see my stomach.
You're gonna like what I have to say though. Because they're gonna shoot you side to side, so then they're gonna get the side of you.
Yeah.
So I thought about this one.
Okay,
you're gonna be on a lounge chair that's reclined just so.
Yeah.
So you don't have to sit up, because then things are just gonna compact.
You can even put your knees up, and that can kind of.
Exactly.
Yes.
You bend one knee up.
Bend one knee up, yes.
And then you're like, oh, I'm on a blanket. Oh, a sarong. It just so happens to be draped over where my thighs come
perfectly
together.
Placed.
Yeah,
all right,
exactly.
good. Yeah. And then all the people just have to come to me.
Yeah. And then
like
if
I'm not
you
mingling.
turn to the person, you're turning on your side.
Yeah.
So again, you don't have to sit up. And like if you want to accentuate your boobs, you're like, oh, my boobies are squeezed together.
Yeah.
You know, that's
so
where
these girls are just like sitting like hunched over, just.
The one chick took off her shorts. Oh, Madeline. She's like, oh, let me just take my little jean shorts off right here so I can sit next to you at the pool. Oh my God. Never in my life.
So we got these couples.
Okay, let's go through these couples here.
Let's do
we
this.
have
hilarious.
Alexis and Hunter.
Okay, now this girl was clearly cast to be the mess. And also, like, her face is so weird looking. It's haunting. She's had work done. She's had her
I
upper
don't know.
lips done.
She's had Botox and she got some lip injections, sure.
Very masculine.
She has a very
bone
skeletal-y
sure.
look. I mean, I would love to look like her and have her body. So, I mean, I am acknowledging that I'd be so busted. I would be eliminated from even being cast on this because they that's so funny. Someone else is going to choose her. That's hilarious.
God. Yeah, even on Love is Blind,
so
they at
confident.
least on Love is Blind they at least showed a few girls that were like a size 12,
Fillers,
but
seat
like
fillers.
walking coming down walking slowly down the hallway.
They cast
boom,
them just
boom,
to
boom.
just to cover the sound guy that might be in the background that you might see on accident.
Well, actually, I remember when the preview came out for that, everyone was saying, "Oh, cool!
Yeah,
there's
we're excited.
some normal people," so it got everyone
Normal
to tune in,
bodies.
and then they all just got cut. But yeah, Alexis,
Okay, so Alexis is
makeup.
very, very confident.
Yeah,
Like when the one guy, Colby, we'll talk about in a second, when he's like, no, I'm just like not attracted to you in that way. And she twisted that. She said, he told me I'm not attractive.
yeah,
That's not what he said. He said he's not attracted to you. That is different.
yeah.
Like, you're not my type. I'm not attracted to you. And she's like, well, I mean, I just would rather you tell me the truth because obviously that can't be true, that you're not attracted to me. So, like, I'd rather you just tell me.
She says that. She's like, I'm a really good looking girl, so that's obviously not
I
what
know
it
it's
is.
not that. Complete opposite. Which my first thing would be like, okay, obviously he thinks I'm ugly and fat.
Yeah, obviously. But then he could, if he wants to be honest, if I wanted to be honest and I was Colby, I'd be like, well, look at you right now. You're fucking you're a mess. You're wasted. Your
Yeah.
makeup's smeared all over the side of your face.
You're high maintenance.
bronzer.
I'm not into a high maintenance chick. And you talked about money. That you have to be with someone with money. Now, I actually found that Alexis, if you just look at her face, when she was talking to Colby outside, they are twins. They're face twinsies.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
I don't like Colby at all.
And Hunter, her partner at this point, her boyfriend, his face is interchangeable with Madeline's face.
Oh, I feel like
Do you
Hunter
see that? They have like a
looks
broader cheeks.
I don't know. He was only on screen. They were only on screen for such a short amount of time. Hunter looks like, is his name Ben? The one from Love is Blind who's like gay and he marries the girl who wears like the mustard. Yeah, Nick, yeah.
I disagree. I think Nick actually looks like, isn't there Nate on this show? The blonde dude.
Nate.
The blonde dude who's like, I just want to marry a woman. He's the second one who proposes.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
That looks like Nick. Okay, we'll get to them in a second. Okay, so again, we're assuming we gave you a spoiler alert. Alexis is just a disaster. Hunter, I think, is a nice guy who probably has a mom who's narcissistic, so he's drawn to this type. He's codependent, and he ends up proposing to Alexis at this dinner where they're going to choose who they want to live with. I was shocked.
I was shocked too. And then also just like her behavior, like she can't get over the Colby saying that to her.
No.
And here's a spoiler for you. The episode I'm currently watching, they go to like her bachelorette party and she turns right to Madeline and she's like, you can do so much better than Colby. He's a fucking narcissistic asshole. And she just
she said it at that
the dinner
session or
but
whatever.
this is
they
now
had
8 weeks later and she's still holding on to this. She like can't get over that this guy said that to her that one time.
See, you know what? I hate to just keep talking about this weight and look thing, but this is the last thing I'm going to say about her, and that this goes to show you that if you are the slightest bit normal or overweight, at least from our time period when we were younger, okay?
Yeah.
We'll just speak men of that era. Hopefully they've evolved. If you are overweight or normal, they're more likely to tell you you're fat and ugly. She's skinny, so no guy is going to say you're ugly because she's got a good body. Like, they're still going to hit on her and bang her. Yes, they would.
I don't know. I think they would all call her ugly behind her back.
Okay, maybe behind her back, but they wouldn't
really
say that
pretty.
behind our backs. They would tell us to our face. Although you're pretty, so okay.
Oh my God, here we go.
Okay, so Hunter proposes to her because he is a glutton for punishment.
I was like, whoa.
Vanessa Lachey has to make it all about herself because you just hear her going, oh. Oh,
They could
shut up.
Remember when you proposed to me, Nick? It was better than this because we had more money, but it was just like this.
Oh my God. Okay, and then we have April and Jake. April is a lot. I think she came on with
a little better throughout. She gets a little more.
I was going to say that she's kind of calming down a little bit. I think she just came out like boom, strong out of the gate. You know, producers told her to bring it, so she is.
Yeah, definitely.
And Jake, he's got like runaway bride eyes. He's another one.
Yes, he totally does. He's got the crazy eyes.
He seems like a nice guy, but his eyes just, I don't know.
And you know who he reminds me of? And I don't know, like, do you know Seinfeld, like, really, really well?
I think so, yes.
Do you remember the episode where Elaine's dating that guy and they both think that they're dating, like, someone of an opposite race, but at the end it turns out they're both white? He looks like him. He has that kind of ethnic ambiguity.
Well, as he explained, he's 25% West African and half Italian.
Right, which I think is a really cool combo.
Yeah.
And she is also, Shay?
April?
No.
We'll get to her, yes.
Yeah, she also.
Yeah, Ray.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm so bad with the names.
I feel like he's kind of beige to me. Like, he just seems kind of like, meh. But maybe I haven't seen
He doesn't get less beige either.
Okay, I just don't really get the whole thing. All right, so Nate, who is with Lauren, these two are just weird to me. Nate gives me Nick vibes from Love is Blind.
Uh-huh.
Like a very controlling. He wants you to think he's like a nice guy. He just wants a family. Like he is very sleeping with the enemy to me.
Okay.
You're not remembering him, are you?
I've been watching it like I pressed play on it last night at like 8:00 and I've just been pretty much watching it straight through.
And I surprised you, so you weren't prepared to be talking about this.
Yeah,
okay,
no, I wasn't ready.
Lauren's face, she's a shapeshifter. She's a face shifter. Every time you look at her, she looks different. I think what her issue is that she definitely had like a nose chin job because her chin is a little bit too prominent, and I could just. Again, I mean, I have extensively researched rhinoplasty because I would love to have it.
Let me look up this cast.
And Lauren, actually, I think Netflix, if you just Google Netflix, Ultimatum, cast, it's one of the first things that comes up. Lauren, I think her hair color is throwing me off. Like, it's a little too mousy. I think she needs to cut it. She needs like a blunt cut and a different color to match her personality, because her personality and like her tattoos don't match her face and her hair. It's just really throwing me off. And she was very beige.
I found this. It's on it's netflix.com/tudum/article.
Oh, that's where I am. That's where I am. Yep.
Okay, that picture of Alexis and Hunter at the top she looks horrifying. Like that's gonna give me nightmares. I don't want to meet her in a dark alley.
She looks like okay, so, Heather McDonald, she talks about one of her friends all the time, and she looks exactly like one of her friends who's like, almost 50? Like, whatever Botox and shit she's doing to her face, she's, 25?
Yeah, 25.
She looks 40-something.
She could be on Real Housewives, and I would think that she's, like, in the middle ages of the cast. Okay, so now I'm looking at Lauren and Nate. Okay, yeah.
She looks good there in that picture.
Yeah, she does.
But just cast it, I'm like, something's just not working out.
Well,
now,
it doesn't
he ends
matter
up
because
proposing to her. And she's like, yeah, fuck yes, absolutely. And his whole thing is like, I want kids. I want several kids. And she's like, nope, don't want them. And that is not something I think you can compromise on.
Oh,
either you want kids or you don't. If you don't want kids, sure, you're going to love your kids when you have them, but it doesn't get easier.
Yeah, listen to from somebody who did that, who pretended to compromise wanting kids, and then thank God the guy was with wasn't able to, perform.
Okay, there we go. Yep. Oh, oof. Okay, now.
Thank God.
Madeline and Colby.
It's a bad picture of Madeline, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, what the fuck is this? Okay, Colby. Okay.
Is a serial killer?
Okay, well, hold on. First episode, I was like, okay, I think I think this guy seems like a nice guy. He seems a
Because
little desperate.
he went in like clearly, like you're gonna find out he's like a sleaze bag. But
I'm starting to kind of tell. Yeah.
He went in with an agenda, like with no, I'm gonna be the nice guy, and he's like, I'm the one who gave her the ultimatum, and I just love her. I'm just here for her, and I'm gonna be nice to all the other girls. But this is I'm just here for Madeline. So you do. I mean, obviously you're gonna like him because it's like, oh, he's so nice. He's just here for her, and he's not trying to catch feelings. But then, as we go on, he's
I'm sure. Yeah, he's just I don't know. I can just tell the way that he dresses and stuff. I'm like, no, you're not just like this nice, normal guy who wants to settle down with his girlfriend. No. And Madeline, at least from what I've seen so far, I'm like, what? There's something about Madeline? What the fuck?
Yeah,
I don't get it.
She's fine. She gets likable.
Oh, does she? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, she just seems. I'm just like,
watched the first episode,
okay.
so.
I just don't get why all the guys are falling all over her. Like, oh, she's just her smile. She's just.
Because she's white
she's
and
so
she's the
great.
only white and blonde one.
I'm like, okay, because she says she's like down to do anything, and she wants to have sex like 5 times a day, and she always initiates, and she'll do anything. Nothing is off limits.
Do you believe that there are girls who really do want to have sex 5 times a day?
Where's the time?
And your vagina, you get like so many yeast infections.
Oh, okay.
Yeast infections and also urinary tract infections.
Well,
and you'd just be so
again,
dry.
where's the time? And then like you gotta clean up, and then do you shower? Then you gotta get dressed again. Just to it seems like a lot of work.
And you don't really feel clean for the rest of the day.
No. Okay, so now Madeline is digging this guy. Oh gosh, hold on, Randall.
Jake? Oh, Randall. Yeah. So yeah.
No, she's digging Randall, and Randall's digging her. Well, really, all the guys are thinking she's pretty hot. Colby.
Well, and when they pick, because like one person goes first. So like if Randall picks me, I'm automatically just gonna pick him back so that I can continue on the show.
Well, I wonder if they wrote
me.
things down or if they had to. I don't know. That was weird. Yeah,
well, I think they have like rankings, but anyway, whatever.
Now, did Colby? Were any of the girls into Colby? You got to remind me. I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, Alexis.
Yeah.
I think everyone was kind of into Colby because he was like nice, but he was being kind of standoffish to all the women.
Oh, so. What's her face? Lauren was kind of like, okay, he seems like a nice guy.
So both girls.
Maybe I could have kids with him. I don't know, whatever. And then we have Ray and Zay.
Yeah, I hate Zay. And I love Ray. She's the star of the show.
I thought I liked Zay going into it. Well, first thing, I was like, why did he order an entire like Thanksgiving dinner in their hotel room? First of all, fuck you, production, that I have to eat this meal in my room and I'll be smelling it for the rest of the fucking night in here.
God.
He had like a whole bird on his plate. I don't want to watch a guy be sucking bones while I'm making an ultimatum. Ew, easy choice. He just seems kind of beige to me. I don't know.
And he has a nose ring on one nostril and a
stud on one side. Yeah. A stud on one side and a ring on the other.
I don't think men should have nose rings. It's weird.
Not a ring. No.
It's too 90s.
Oh, remember on Love Is Blind? The one dude who looked like a little person?
Yeah, he got
one.
The one who's now dating Deep.
Oh God, I hate that.
And they are running out their 15 minutes of fame. They are like running out the clock. I'm like, go away. They keep posting all these TikTok videos.
They're still together.
Well, they keep posting TikTok videos where it's like they want us to think like,
are they?
Look who I'm with. It's like no one cares anymore.
No one cares. Yeah, the next show is on. Yeah, we're good. Ray seems nice. She seems like a nice girl.
Like? She looks like somebody famous, and I can't figure out who it is.
Oh, I got it. It just flashed to me. Nope.
Okay,
the girl who was on Clueless. The actress from Clueless.
Yeah, she does. I don't think that's who I'm thinking of, but yeah, she does look like her.
A little bit of that, and there's some other girl. I see it too. No, she wasn't on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but it's in that era. There's an actress.
Yeah, someone from our inner psyches.
Not Aaliyah, because I'm pretty sure she died.
Yeah, and I wouldn't know what Aaliyah looks like, really.
Yes. Someone
We'll
tell
figure it
us.
out.
It's in that
She has
area.
a kind face.
No, it's like a singer. It's a singer. Okay, it's going to come to me.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
Okay.
They, I don't think they're going to end up
Beige and beige, I guess. Shanique and Randall. Okay, now all the girls are digging Randall. I see it. He's got, what do the kids say? Swag.
Yeah, I guess, but he's kind of, I'm getting the
Little
impression
smarmy.
that he's a little manipulative.
Yes. Yeah. I think he knows he's
beautiful.
cute, he's good looking. She's gorgeous. But again, I feel like she's a little beige. There's not a whole lot of big personalities on this show.
Yeah, she doesn't say anything funny, and she's never really like happy.
No. Now when she went to go, okay, so she moves in with Zay.
Yeah.
Did she bring a photo of herself?
I was gonna ask you what that was. There's a framed, like 8x10 photo next to their bed, and it's of a woman in a white dress.
Okay, so they don't talk about that or whatever. Because I was like, who is that? Is that her?
No, they never mention it. But they all have to spend. They all move into like a hotel.
Yeah, like an extended
or like an Airbnb,
stay,
right?
right?
Extended stay. Everyone has the same apartment, kind of.
Okay,
But,
now
but
Randall moves in with Madeline.
With Madeline, yeah.
And they're like,
I don't see the chemistry there at all.
I think there might be like some sexual stuff, but I don't see a long term. So what happens is there's a whole, what's her name? April gets pissed off because Nate proposed to Lauren. And then she's like, I am here for genuine reasons. And she's all pissed off because people propose to their girlfriends.
Well, and also people were annoyed that Nate proposed because it was like this cute thing, kind of, I guess, that Hunter proposed to Alexis, and then immediately after that, Nate proposes to Lauren, and everyone's like, okay.
I would have been really annoyed. I'd be like, that's what I get. Like, you couldn't.
Yeah, it just makes it less special for everyone involved, so. Whatever.
Okay, you guys, I'm getting closer to the lookalike. It's not Ashanti, but I'm getting closer.
I feel like whoever you're thinking of is probably not who I'm thinking of, because I feel like mine's an actress.
Okay. All right, so wait, that's about where I'm at, where they move in together. And then Colby and April are moving in together because their significant others chose other people, and so they're just like stuck
funny.
together.
When they go to like meet each other to like walk into the building together, they're both so pissed off already. They're like, "This is bullshit," because both of them had picked people that are now engaged and gone. They're like, "Well, I guess let's do this."
But now I feel like April is starting to dig Colby. Am I seeing something there or no?
I don't know. I'm not sure. A few of them, I need to go back because I had taken a sleeping pill last night, so I was watching the last episode as I was passing out. But a few of the couples do end up sleeping together, like having sex. And one of them is definitely out of just like revenge. Because the other thing is like the couples are allowed to like meet up with like their original girlfriend, boyfriend, and at any time.
They can still see each other during.
Yeah, they can text each other and like they can like meet. So they'll go meet, and then they'll have them come together every so often, like the whole group, just to like, or they have all the girls go out, and then all the boys go out, and like, and it's only 4 girls, 4 boys, so they have to like talk, like, ooh, how's it going with Colby? And then the other girl's sitting there just like staring fucking daggers, and like Ashanti, Jesus Christ, what's the last girl's name? Shanique says like, yeah, who does she move in with? Zay. She's like, yeah, me and Zay were cuddling last night and he had a huge boner. and Ray was like, what the fuck? Like, why would you say that?
Oh God, I don't like this.
Now, the couple that I think is going to like, the people I think I'm going to end up together are going to be Jake and Ray. Jake and Ray. Those are the two that I think are going to decide to choose each other instead of their original. And I think almost everyone else is just going to decide to break up.
Yeah, I mean, oh God, I mean,
we are just finding out what a huge piece of shit Colby is. Because once he gets back together with Madeline, Madeline finds shit on his Apple Watch and like texts or videos or something. And then April finds shit on Jake's phone from Ray.
Oh God.
So a lot of people going through each other's apples or cloud.
Okay, hold on. This is my last thing. I think. Is it Maya? Mya? Is that who you're thinking she looks like?
No.
Okay, I think Ray
No,
looks
but
like
she
Maya.
does kind of look like Maya.
Okay, thank you.
Anyway.
That was really going to bother me. All right, so, I mean, it's good. It's good, as you would say,
It's
right?
good.
Okay, so stay tuned. We'll talk about that more next week.
Yeah, maybe we can break down the episode. But yeah, I'm excited. What's the 13th? What day is it today? It is the 7th.
Yep.
So the next episode, the last 2 episodes drop on the 13th, which is so next Wednesday. So we'll record next Thursday or Friday on that.
Nice.
I can't fucking wait. Did you see this thing that Nick just sent to the group chat?
No.
He wrote, "You guys can't. Keon is out of town until Tuesday night," and then he has a gif of a woman just at the grocery store, just dropping all the chips and cookies into her shopping. He's like, "This is me."
He knows how to do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ham. Okay, so yeah, the Ultimatum guys, jump in on it, because then we can all go through it together. This is gonna be like Love Is Blind, where we talk about it nonstop for a couple weeks and then it fades off.
Yeah,
but at least we got something to talk about for the next 2 weeks. God,
yeah, for sure.
What else are we all doing with our lives?
Well, we're watching 90 Day Fiance because we got a treat this week. 1 hour finale, 1 hour tell all.
That was
reunion,
very nice. That was very nice of them to do for us. I think it's because they knew that the last episode was so it was just like a tomato. Yeah. And so they're like, well, we need to throw that in there. They can all finish out their stories, and now we'll give them the tell all.
Do you think we're going to get 2 hour tell all next week and then a whole new series the week after?
I hope that we have a 2 hour tell all. I feel like Tell All Part 1 went by so quickly.
Well, because it was only an hour.
Okay, so do you think there will be? Or are there sometimes 3 parts?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think there will be, at least. I mean, they have to give us another 2 hours at least.
Okay. Well,
because we only touched on a couple couples.
A couple couples, yeah. I'll look it up on the schedule here and see if it goes that far out. Let's kind of wrap up the last episode, and then we'll dive into the tell-all here. Who do you want to start with? I guess maybe Hamza and Memphis.
Sure.
Because she's going home, and she finds a box of lingerie, of sexy time, that they haven't used yet. I'm like, oh, high-quality stuff, huh? Memphis really went all out for baby sexy. Mother Hamza is wearing a cat sweatshirt, which I definitely want to find for you.
I would never wear a cat sweatshirt.
Yes, you would. To work? I think you would.
But I don't work with cats. It's dogs.
They're animals. They have 4 legs. It's close.
Also, I have to wear a staff t-shirt.
Oh, I didn't know that. Baby has a uniform?
Yeah, it's a t-shirt.
How come I never got to see it? Fashion show at lunch.
I've bought several at this point because I don't want to do laundry that often. And I have 2 sweaters, a long sleeve tee, and then 3 t-shirts. And they handed me the 2 hoodies, and I'm like, I'm never gonna wear these. What am I gonna do with these? Okay. I run hot. You want me to be walking around all day in a sweater? Are you kidding?
Gotcha. Okay, guys, little update for you. So next week on the 17th. So in 2 weeks, it says Fiance, 90 Day Fiance Tell All Part 2. Interesting.
Why is
so
that
what are we getting on the, well, then what are we getting this week?
Oh, are we just not getting anything this week?
Okay, let's see. Okay, April 10th. I'm looking at TLC, guys. So that's this coming Sunday. Yeah, I know. I'm like, wait a second. Oh, Tell All Part 2. And then, okay, well then hold on. Maybe they're just re-airing it 2 weeks from now. So 2 weeks from now on TLC, it has Tell All Part 2, and then, oh my God, 90 Day Fiance, Season 9, Episode 1. New season.
Do we have a running time on
So there might be a countdown to the season. It is a 2-hour episode.
Okay, thank God.
Here's a preview. Season 9, Episode 1, Catch Up to My Mustard. Divorced dad Bilal plans to test his fiancée when she arrives. Kara heads to the Dominican Republic to pick up her young beau, Guillermo. Jibri hopes to sway his Serbian love to stay in his hometown. Emily welcomes Kobe to meet their son. Okay, so new couples.
All new couples.
Yeah, sounds like it. I'm in. Are you in?
Yeah. I
Okay.
guess we'll recap that then.
Okay, so Hamza and Memphis, they say goodbye at the airport, and
they both cried. I felt bad. I like them now.
I felt bad for Hamza. I'm like, oh, poor little
Who's
baby
gonna take
sexy
care of him
boy.
now?
I know.
How's he gonna get home all by himself?
And I did feel bad for Memphis, but I also couldn't shake that when Memphis said goodbye to his mom and his sister outside, she just goes, bye. Yeah, I'll miss you too. No, thank you for housing me for 2 weeks, throwing me a wedding, celebrating with me. No, thank you. And I don't even care if she thanked them before.
Yeah.
Like, the last thing you should say when you are leaving is, thank you again so much. Thank you. Thank you. Stop. Right? That's a natural thing.
Everyone seems to love Memphis, though. When she shows up at the reunion, everyone's like, seemed genuinely, they're like, Memphis!
Not on the internet. Not
really?
on the internet.
Well,
no.
the rest of the cast, I mean.
And she's kind of alluding to a breakup on her Instagram currently.
I saw that.
Yeah. Which
like
breaks
when a
my
man
heart for
shows
Hamza.
you who he is, believe him, or something like that. And I'm like, he doesn't have any depth to him.
No, and I think
way
she
he did anything.
expected. Yeah, I think she expected him to come here and just be like this doting, doing whatever she wants because I brought you here and it was a lot of money and a lot of effort to get you here, so you should be cooking and cleaning and kissing my ass. Okay, and you, Latrice just swatted at George.
I know.
And you wonder why. Okay, you guys heard me.
Did you see what
That's
he was
on record
doing?
me saying I should get you a cat sweatshirt, and currently I couldn't even see Amanda's face because there's 2 cats crawling all over her desk in front of the camera. Yet I'm the crazy one for saying I should get you a cat sweatshirt.
He deserved that swat. She's sitting here all
didn't.
nice. And he's just walking in front of the computer, walking right by her.
Excuse that behavior. If a child did that, what would you do?
They're cats. I would love
Smack
to see
it
you
right
try
back.
to discipline a cat.
Well, they shouldn't hit. George is so innocent.
I accidentally opened the purple room yesterday for, I think, 9 seconds. And then at 2 a.m, I'm hearing boom, 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 boom. Latrice ran in there.
Well,
woke me right up.
She'll learn her lesson.
Scratches all over the fucking door. Good thing my aunt's still painting.
Still? Oh my God. I swear, you've been there for like a year now and she's still painting that place up.
She only comes like every so often for a couple hours at a time.
I'm going to move to Canada because it sounds like everyone's just doing everything for you there. I need to...
Everyone is. My taxes.
My
mom got my taxes done for me yesterday.
Decorating.
I'm getting
car,
$365
insurance.
back, Amanda, for my move. GST, Amanda.
Oh my God. Okay, so how about, Gino and Jasmine?
Sure.
She's sad that he's leaving. And so she's going to smell his pillow because it smells like my little baby. Ew. Gross. Ew. Smell your pillow. That's such a new relationship thing.
And it's she's just very much like, be good, be a good boy. And he just keeps going, I will, Jasmine. I will. I won't do anything.
Like, I'm going to send you sexy videos as usual. And then I was like, okay, well, there's your problem, you dumbass. After all of that, now you're going to be sending him sexy videos? Well, then you better just shut up about it.
They need to have like one of those cell phone plans where like, they're just always connected, and like so anytime he gets a text or a call, it shows up on her phone. That's what he needs.
Those walkie-talkie phones that people had a couple years ago, where you just be like I feel like they only were at Walmart. You just be walking, you hear like they were like walkie-talkie cell phone sort of things.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it was really freaking annoying. So Jasmine is just insecure because she feels like Gino is just going to forget about what he promised because he could get any other girl in the United States. Don't think you need to worry that much. Don't need to worry at all.
Yeah, okay. Like I would love to see him try to pick up a woman at a bar without like offering her money.
I feel like women probably do talk to him, but in like oh, he's like a nice guy. Like he's like down the spectrum. He's just like a nice guy. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Can I get you anything to drink, buddy? Like one of those.
Yeah.
Hey, friend. What you doing today? Just picking up some more cat food?
He has women hitting on him, apparently.
Well, if he pays them.
Yeah. And he's famous now, so.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, gross. Yeah. All right, so Kimberly and Soja Boy. Oh. Well, Kimberly has left the country.
He's got her crying in the car. And I just and he's like, stop crying, Kimberly, Kim, no cry,
Kimberly.
She's so pigeon-toed, dude.
I know. She's like the situation.
Yeah.
They walk the
exact really
same.
Is. Yeah.
Poor lady. Well, she is now because she sent him all her money.
Yeah.
She's left, so now he's just like kicking up,
Why would he do this
together.
on camera? Like, he's clearly just trying to stay on the show, I think.
Absolutely.
He's
just going to keep these love triangles going.
Yeah.
And he's still wearing that Soja Boy necklace. That's all he really cared about, was just keeping that necklace.
Yeah.
And he calls up Zara. And, he's like, I think I love Kimberly, but, Zara, I love that lady, but she just couldn't handle my career. I was like, oh, wait, you left out a word there. You not having a career is what she couldn't handle, that you don't have a job.
Also,
so she was probably sending you money.
He goes, what I like about Zara is she is young and beautiful.
Oh, first thing, young. I'm like,
so rough.
He said, she's so attractive and young.
And young. Remember Kimberly's sexy outfit with the no bra?
Oh, I totally forgot about it until you just said. And
that
now,
moment that we should not have been witness
I am
to.
thinking about this 50-some-year-old woman's right boob right now.
But I can still see it. I'll never forget it.
Slope boob.
It was outward.
I was just gonna say, it was pointing towards the door like Usman.
Yeah.
That way. Get out of here while you can.
I just remember him peeling it ever
so
stop.
Oh, gross. God, he did her
pretty
so
good
dirty.
for 50, huh? No.
Do I look close to that?
No! I was watching The Golden Girls the other day, and I'm like, if you put it in perspective, J-Lo's the same age as all the Golden Girls, really.
Wow.
Or she's the same age as Rue McClanahan, I believe.
Oh my god. That's really, really depressing. They just dressed him old back in the day.
The hair. They had the permy hair.
True. Okay.
We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Ben and Mahogany. That's how you're supposed to say it. Mahogany.
She is so shady, and I love it. Like, I love her.
She's weird. She's weird, and she's shady.
Really weird. And she's
a
so
horrible
aloof.
actress.
She's aloof. Yeah. I love it. I love that.
But that's exactly what he needs. So we pick up in this last episode where she's just said, like, nah, I'm okay. I'm just going to go. Bye-bye. Bless you or whatever. And she takes off.
And he goes, let me talk. And she's putting, okay, yes, you talk. Okay.
Yeah,
and she's putting on her jacket and just walks off.
Just keep going.
But that's so funny, too, because, like, he's such, as we find out later, with the gazelle thing, he's such a fucking toxic masculinity piece of shit, narcissist, sociopath.
Well, he's smarter than women. Come on.
Oh, yeah. But it's blowing his mind that this woman can just be like, bye.
Well, he's going to give her time because it's a maturity thing. She should... This is a quote. She should give me a break and let me say my piece. No. Like, just because you are a man and you're Ben, you're just deserving of someone giving you a break and letting you say whatever the fuck you want, however many times you want to say it. She doesn't owe you anything right now. She walked away.
Yeah, him and Mike both are under the assumption that if she can just sleep it off, she'll sleep it off, and tomorrow I'll be able to manipulate her into fixing it.
If she would just hear what I have to say, she would change her mind. So he follows her to the car, and he goes,
and the producer's like, go, get in. Even
Uh-huh.
the producer's like, yeah, no, we're going to protect you, Mahogany, don't worry.
And he keeps going, I do need to talk to you, though. Mo, God, I need to talk to you. I didn't get to tell you. I didn't get to tell you what I need to say. There's a point to it. She doesn't care.
I
she
love
doesn't
it.
owe you anything. Just because you want to say something doesn't mean you get to. Then he's like, I'm willing to have a life with her and accept all those things, but I think she's paranoid to think I'm here for the wrong reasons. Well,
yeah.
You're not here to get to know her because you haven't gotten to that point yet in all of the things that you've talked about. The only time that you actually showed some sort of, I don't know, connection to her, that you seemed content, was when she reluctantly kissed you. And then you're like, oh, it's so hot. Oh my God.
Woo! Did you see that?
Hot. So she's in the car and she's like, go, 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 drive, 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 Arriba, go, go, go. And then she's like, oh shit, he's got his stuff in the car. Tell him to get his shit out of the car. Get his stuff out of the car. But then as she drives away, we see that his little cowboy hat is still in the back window. And I was like, oh, he's going to want that back. And sure enough, he starts going down the street. He's like, hey, wait. And I think it's because he wanted that hat back. He definitely wanted that hat because when we see him later, he's got that hat. You know, he told producers, like,
yeah, I need that hat.
I really want that hat back. I look really good in that hat.
Yeah.
So we see him packing, and he picks up another, what's that called? Affliction t-shirt or whatever. And he's like, brought this nice shirt for a nice romantic dinner. Never got a chance to wear that, so I guess I'm bringing that home. There were sparkles on it. I definitely saw sparkles. Oh my God. And he goes, I'm just, hanging on to the good memories, the good times that we had.
What? Name one memory other than that fucking kiss. The kiss.
Oh, yeah. And he's like, after she left in the car, I texted her and
I bet you
again.
did, Ben.
And finally, I got a text really late, and all she said was, and he shows it, I hope God blesses you always.
That must have gotten right under his skin.
And he's like, listen, I don't know what to tell you. It's just, I know what I did was the right thing to do. It was just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, definitely. When a girl tells you don't come here, just go.
Yeah. Oh, you got screwed over.
Take no for an answer. Yeah.
You did the right thing, literally stalking her to the desert and back.
Yeah.
From the ocean to the desert to the middle of a city, you're still there. And then he's going through all his pictures. He's like, this one was when we were on the dune buggies. And this one was when we had coffee. And I said, got latte. And she said, that's not funny. Yeah. And then this one. So when she had ice cream on her nose. And I was like, oh, ice cream. And she said, no, don't touch me. And then this one was in the park just before she said goodbye in the park. I mean, it's just like every picture was an arrow through my heart. Man, it was good until it wasn't. Like when? We have literally not one scene with them together has been good.
Yeah, and also I'm always so shocked when we see Mahogany because she's so young. Like she looks young, and it's so gross.
Yeah, but she looks weathered.
Yeah, but she is clearly in her early 20s, and Ben should not be. Oh, God.
Yeah, and she's fucking weird. She's really weird. So he takes an Uber to the airport. And again, these are the moments where I hate these smug bro whatever. Like, oh, now I know everything about Peru because I have been here for 2 weeks. He fist bumps the Uber driver, and he's like, oh. Yeah. Oh, somos amigos. Or he says something in Spanish like, oh. Yeah. Gracias, mi amigo. This guy's like, no fucking tip. Didn't even tip me. Yeah. And then he says in the airport, he's like, I realize that I deserve the same energy that I give out. Yeah, exactly. You deserve a fucking weirdo just like you.
But she is a weirdo.
Who's also,
still didn't work.
I was going to say, who's also in your age range.
Yeah. Oh, God. I don't know what he deserves. He's such a piece of shit.
He is a total piece of shit. Okay, so then we wrap things up with Mike and Jimena. And, of course, Mike has to do that manipulative shit where he wants to talk to her mom. So,
you don't need to talk to my fucking mom. And you don't need to see my boys.
She's my mother, not yours. But Mike decides he's going to pack his shit up. He hugs Jimena on the way out, where I'm like, no, you don't get to do that.
Did you see what she posted? That, like, he punched a hole in her wall.
I did
and then
see
she
that,
called her
yeah.
mom, and that's why her mom does come over. But why didn't they air that? We should have seen that. I wonder, but because I think that they want to keep him for, like, single life.
Maybe.
Because he's such a cringe watch for people that, like, I think they want to keep him, so they can't show him. But I believe that he did.
Yeah.
I believe that he can rage out.
Uh-huh. No, I think so too. So as he leaves, the mom looks out the window crying, like, well, there goes that sweet, sweet love seat that we've been all sharing over there.
Yeah.
And then he says in the car, this is exactly a Ben thing, and this is a sociopath man thing, and I'm sure you've heard this. He goes, it's just that connection that we had in the past year makes it hard to give up. Okay, well, first of all, there is, like, no giving up. She ended it.
Yeah.
So you don't have a choice of, like, it being hard to give up. Like, you're going to keep doing it because it's going to be hard to give up. Like, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
You don't... Yeah, that's the end.
Yeah, that's
you don't
the
have
end.
to fight. There's nothing to fight for anymore.
Exactly. How much more
And if you keep
clearer...
trying, then you're being abusive now.
Exactly. So, of course, he calls Jimena in the morning to see if he can go over, and thank God she was like, nope, not coming over. So he says goodbye to the boys over whatever, FaceTime, and the boys are like, bye, adios, bye.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to say it, but they've probably seen plenty of guys come and go.
Yeah, of course.
And she did say, I think the younger one, Harold's dad, she still sees the dad in prison, or they talk all the time or whatever. And then he says, I mean, well, I deserve better. I deserve better this. And I'm definitely not going to be the first one to reach out. I'm done with her taking advantage of me. Yeah. Then ding dong the next day, bling bling. Mike is sending Jimena messages, which is just so great that the producers were there. Yeah. And they're like, hey, you ready? And she's like, no. Sending messages.
Oh, yeah, because she's in her confessional now.
Yeah. She's going to be doing her little talking heads. And, okay, so the message he said was, I want to help with the rent because I want you to feel secure. And she goes, why? We're just friends. He said, please let me help you. I want to come to Colombia and get married September 1st. She's like, should I call you? So she calls him, and he's confused, and he wants her to feel secure.
Confusa. The fact that he's led with, like, I'm sure he wrote out 75 different things until he found them. But the fact that he started with the money in that text is, oh, God, I hate men.
It's because he wants to be like, I'm such a good person. I want you to be secure.
And of course, like, if that was me, I would also, that's, for any woman in her position, who now, she is at the risk of losing her house and all of her belongings. And have to
but
move
she's
her
willing
whole
to
family
do it because she hates you that much.
Yes. But, like, if that was me and I get this text saying, I do want to still help with the rent, my interest would be piqued for a second. I'd be like, oh,
of course.
I could. And also, now he's back home in America. It's going to be a while before he could really come back. So you could just kind of, like,
he's making it tempting for her.
Of course.
He knows how to manipulate that. And so she's like, no, we're just friends. And he goes, we're just friends? It was one argument. No, it was not. We have seen several arguments, and she has told you, you disgust me. I don't want to look at you. You farted on me.
Dog shit on her carpet.
I don't want you in my house. I don't want you coming over. Don't call me.
Did you see the thing where she said that one time he had more dog shit on his shoe, and then he threw it in? This was in the show.
Machine.
In the washing machine with all the other clothes. Oh,
fucking dick.
Jesus.
I mean, this is exhausting for her. How many times do you need to hear this? It wasn't one argument. And then he types, you had a hard life before me, or he says it. And he goes, in casa, in Colombia, en Nueva York. I'm like, you can say New York, you fucking
Nueva
idiot.
York.
He said Nueva York.
I think he's really been brushing up on his
his
Espanol.
Spanish.
Yeah, he's showing her. Look how hard I'm trying.
Vacaciones en Colombia y una casa en Nueva York. Like the way he even said it, hate it so much. And then he does like a plane. He goes like flying or
flying.
But he did like a choo choo. He's like,
yeah.
Well, I ain't flying on that plane. What the fuck? And then he says, she's like, I don't know what to say. Like he just likes to buy my love. I don't know. Or you like to buy my love. He's like, oh, I was just upset. And then as he's hanging up, did you catch that he was like trying to do like a little like cutesy face? Like,
ew, no, thank God I didn't.
He was like, okay.
Ew, I can already picture it too.
Like he wanted to leave off where he's like, puppy dog eyes.
Gross.
And his like fucking cross-eyed.
His fucking bird-ass face.
Yeah. So she's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do anymore. Which leads us to the tell-all, where apparently they're together now.
Yeah, so I want to talk about just like the beginning of this tell-all when we're all meeting each other. Few notes that like I just really wanted to say. First of all, this is Gino's like nice outfit. He's wearing khakis with pleats in the front. And he looks like he's wearing his dad's suit or something.
He's a little boy on picture day.
Yeah, he's a little boy on picture day. And like I was looking at him and I'm like, you could make Gino look like if he was wearing like what Cody Brown was wearing on his honeymoon, just like a flannel, like a not flannel.
That says a lot. You got.
I know.
Right there. If he dressed like Cody Brown, he would look great.
But if he wore like a fitted linen shirt and like khakis,
easy,
he would look great. Like he's not
a
busted man. Like he's not busted. He's a normal face. He looks like a minion, but he has a normal face. But this is
maybe
like,
he even
so
does
bad.
like one of those. What's those little hats that like the guys in the Jersey Shore wear, like little page boy hats?
Yeah, he could mix up the hats.
If you must wear a hat. Yeah, wear something like that.
Wear a hat and look cute. But, and then, okay, also, Ben, I don't know if you noticed this, but he's holding a water bottle the whole time in the beginning, and it's as if he's never held a water bottle before. Like, go back and look. It's like, the way he's holding this thing is like, this is how a human would hold a water bottle and walk around with it.
He's trying to show how fit he is.
But he's holding it like no one's ever held a water bottle before. And it's just like a single water bottle, like plastic, and he's just holding it so weird. And then what was the other thing
I actually thought Kimberly looked great. I think she looked really good.
She did super pigeon-toed though. Her hair's down though. At least she doesn't have it on that like.
Yeah. Now her shirt changed colors. Whatever filter
I
they
know
had,
it did. It did.
It looks
went
better
from, like, green to teal.
I
it
loved
does
the
look
green
green
color.
Yeah.
Loved that. It was like a deep Kelly green, but then in the green room it looks kind of bluish, like a tealy kind of blue.
Now I don't know how much they've all seen leading like up to the tell-all. Like, have they seen every episode, or probably like everyone but maybe 3 or 4 episodes or something like that?
I think they've seen all of them.
I don't think so, because Kimberly has not seen
probably
them,
all but the last. Probably
Okay.
they didn't see that last hour.
But Mike seems to be coming to the tell-all thinking he got like a really rad edit, because I don't like this,
they're
Mike.
together now. They're together now, so he thinks he's da Bella da Ball.
But like, don't be like the nice guy in the whole season and then come to the tell-all like your shit don't stink. He's like, Gino, go bald. Look, I'm rocking it. And it's like, you're just giving Gino more proof that he should always wear a hat if you're the example.
Yeah, he thought he was going to come across as the nice guy. Everyone's going to be like, oh, Mike, oh, look at you, you poor thing. But he also has the confidence of like, yeah, I've had sex before.
Yeah, I have sex.
Cool, and you paid for it, and she still hates you and said you're disgusting and turned you down.
And whenever anyone thinks of you, they're going to think of farts.
Farting, burping, boogers, cross-eyed. Everyone also hates Ella, like with a passion.
Why does everyone hate her? I don't hate her at all.
I think she's annoying, but I don't think she's hateable.
I guarantee you this is a fat phobia thing. Because if she was like thin and hot, they wouldn't hate her that much. I think
just
that
what I was saying earlier with Alexis,
that she had sex with someone.
She cheated on someone.
Yeah,
ew. Like how dare she cheat on him? Look, she's heavier.
That's exactly what
she doesn't deserve
the vibe
him.
is.
Yeah.
That's exactly what the vibe is, because I don't see why everyone's so incredulous about the cheating when, to me, it really wasn't that big a deal. She didn't need to tell him at all.
I don't even know if I believe her. And it's not because she's bigger. It's just the way she threw it in there last minute. And she didn't
are you gonna
have
meet
any
me
guilt.
are you meeting me in 2 weeks? Are you? This is your last chance. Oh, you're not? Okay, well, I fucked someone.
And then exactly. It was just how she presented it, how she acted. Like it.
But I
don't
didn't know. Did you see his face? I didn't know he was gonna be that.
I love your Ella. Kim fucking hates Ella. She thinks she's trash.
Kim thinks that Ella is trash.
Kim's picker and her ability to pick up on people's personalities and vibes
Jodie,
is so
her
fucking
and
busted.
Memphis are best friends.
Oh,
Which only proves your point.
So weird. How can you be so off on reading anyone and everyone? It's the weirdest fucking thing that she's raised.
Including she comes in, she hugs Ben, and she's like, "Oh, you look good." She's, Usman said I could hug. He said hugging was okay.
He says it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And she goes, "No, I love my man," but I'm like, "You are embarrassing yourself so much."
And Usman is so. He's laughing when he hangs up because he was like, "Let me think if it's okay for you to hug them."
Yeah, like Slam T
Okay.
and the other guy. Who's the other guy's name? Slam T and like his two friends.
Oh, I don't know.
Slam T is one of them.
Chip
And I only know
Dale,
that because
yeah.
I listen to so many other recap shows who know their names. But
So ridiculous.
He's just hanging out with Slam T and the other one, just like laughing at Kim Bali.
Ben actually says to her when she's like, "Oh, you look really good, Ben." He's like, "Oh, you do too. Look at you. You clean up nice, you."
You can tell Ben the whole time is working so hard on like making sure that his eye like he's like engaging all the muscles.
Ben really went in there. He's like, "No, I'm not really freaking out. I feel pretty confident." Or he doesn't feel confident, but he does but he's not. I don't know. He says he's freaking out. He doesn't feel confident, but I'm telling you that he doesn't.
I love how this is like the highest rated reality show that's on TV right now. And they don't get their own dressing room. They just get like the curtains. Oh, yeah. They just get their own curtain space with like a laminated piece of paper that says Kim.
Yep.
That sucks.
It's like the old, I don't know, Sears outlet where there's just one room.
But they could afford for everyone to get their own like dressing room with like, a gift basket. But no, and these people wouldn't ask for it. They're just so happy to be on TV.
God. Okay, so yeah, Ben, he's like, "Yeah, I'm freaking out. I'm not very confident." Bullshit. And then he follows that up. He's like, I think I can take all the bullets, but I don't know if Mahogany can. Well, you're so full of shit. God, shut up.
Do you think anyone's even going to come after Mahogany?
I was thinking about that when you said they were coming after Ella. Probably not as hard. They will a little bit, but they're going to come down on Ben, as they should.
I hope they do.
Because did Ben say Kim was a predator? Or did he just say it's like a lion, gazelle?
He didn't call her a predator. What he was saying was, as a predator himself, right. He doesn't and he says to us before he even says that, he's like, a lot of these men are just letting their women push them around. They're not. I'm like, whoa, you're barking down. You're going down the wrong angle.
Barking up the wrong tree.
He says that
too many hands in that. What did she say? Concoction, Leah from Teen Mom.
Yeah, not concoction. Damn it! And what's Aaliyah?
Okay, whatever.
Conglomeration. Yeah. But he says, like, I'm a man and I'm a lion and we want our gazelles. Like, we don't want to just walk up to a gazelle and it's just too easy. Yeah. Like, that's because you're a psychopath. Most people, I think, would just want it to be easy. Like, that was easy. I get that. Yeah. I get that you want, like, you go for the.
He doesn't want a woman with strong opinions and like, no. He likes them to put up a fight.
She was too forward.
Yeah.
With Usman, and I'm sure he didn't like when she threw that water. Like, can you imagine if someone had thrown water in his face? Oh, God, I wish Mahogany would have thrown water in his face. The rage would have come out,
and it would have been like some biblical scripture,
Yeah.
the damnation of the devil and Satan upon your soul or some bullshit.
Which almost says to me, like, if you look back at how Usman responded to the water throwing, he responded with, like, the, you know, in my culture, that's really not cool. But he did kind of respond with, like, a normal person. He's like, that really pissed me off. But I think Ben would be scary.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you did that
for
to
sure.
him.
He
Same
would
with
have
Mike, I think. Remember Mike when he just ran away and he cleared...
He took the little step up on the sidewalk like it was a boulder.
But he was like
a
it was like an
CrossFit
Olympic
thing, like a whoa!
Like he looked like he was like
jump.
an Olympics, like jumping over a hurdle. Like he was good form. It was really good form when he jumped up and he, and then he's running away.
He's so little, he could take flight so easily.
I guess that's true.
By the way, I think it was. Oh my god, I just had it. It's not. I just had what Leah said. Oh, no, I just lost it again.
Okay. What starts with a C?
Oh my god. I just had it, you guys, and I lost it.
No, it'll come back. It'll come back.
It will come back. Okay, so Ella is nervous about what like the questions are going to be and what the fans, the viewers are going to think, because that one time she just got animalistic.
Gross.
Why did you just say, like, I was in a vulnerable moment? That animalistic? Yeah. Ugh, I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, that was too much of a description of what the sex looked like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I bet she has, like, animal print sheets and stuff.
Just that purple house. No, I think she has a lot of, like, Chinese symbols and, like...
Oh,
her
yeah,
house
she's
looks like,
really
or
into
her room
that.
looks like Gabe from The Office's room.
Yes.
Feels like swords.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think we knew that there were swords and stuff. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Memphis arrives. Much better hair.
Way better hair, the short.
Way better hair, yeah. And I mean,
Boobs.
big boobs. Memphis. Big
Did she get bigger boobs, or is she just wearing? Yeah.
Well, if she just had a baby, she might be lactating, so they might just be boobs be bouncing.
I don't think it looked good.
I mean,
it looked like lactating boobs. Actually, it looked like they were uncomfortable.
Yeah. I mean, as someone with big boobs, it's just annoying. So I'm like, no, I wouldn't be. Too many hands in the connotations, by the way, was what Leah said. Think he was going to bug me. Connotations.
Did you just look that up somehow?
I pulled it up from my notes, yes. Okay, so let's just get to Sean, a vision in green, the green goddess. She looks gorgeous as always. Real quick, she's like, Caleb and Alina aren't here. So Hamza, surprise, welcome to the stage. Hamza's
we just blow right past that Caleb and Alina thing.
And I think Hamza he's got some little Amazon glasses with no prescription. Looks so happy and cute. I like Hamza.
Very. I hope they are. I hope they're not broken up. Like,
yeah, I think
I'm kind of happy for them, I guess.
I want Hamza happy.
Yes, I don't really care about that.
End of the day, yeah, I just want Hamza happy. Johnny is calling in. He hasn't spoken one word the entire time, but he's there. Jasmine and her wig are calling in.
Yeah. She looks good, though. Beautiful. She is the star of this fucking show, dude.
And I think she knows it. So Jimena is there, and he's like, we're together now. Speaking of Jasmine.
Looks miserable, by the way.
Oh, yeah. She's
like a really
washed
up
out.
close. She's like,
yeah.
Hilarious.
I can't wait to see what they start talking about there. Yeah. And I hope she's like, no, we're actually not together, and I'd like to clear this up.
Yeah.
In his mind, we're together. Exactly. So Gino and Jasmine, we find out he's like 6 months into this K1 thing, and he's maybe been texting one of Ben's friends.
Well,
and
he's so stupid because Sean's like, have you talked to anyone? And he doesn't you don't realize that she already knows the answer to this, you fucking idiot. There's obviously proof of this.
Yeah.
So what about Ben's friend? And then the whole time, Jasmine's like,
she texted me first.
Gino, why is Sean asking you this, Gino? I don't want to hear it from Sean. I want to hear it from you, Gino. So he's like, it wasn't. She messaged me first, and I think I just didn't respond. Actually, happened.
Now I think she knows exactly what she's doing on here. She's trying to get these one-liners in so she can put them on
succeeded.
Put them on a purse or a tote bag or a T-shirt and sell them, because she starts talking about how their sex life really sucks, that he has these blue pills, and that day that we saw her in the gym, she came back and they couldn't have sex because he had already played with his pee-pee, and Mike starts giggling like, I did sex too. Shut up. Mike is laughing at Gino this whole time.
Yeah, I'm like, you are in no way on a different level than Gino, no, Mike. You guys are right there together.
He's worse. He's worse than Gino. Because he's just like openly exploiting the person that he's with. And Gino's like, no, I wasn't masturbating, Jasmine. I wasn't masturbating, Jasmine. No, I wasn't. And she's like, well, you must have been, because you came to Panama once and we only had sex one time. And she does like a flick off to the camera. And he keeps insisting that he's not masturbating. And she's like, well, you must be. I mean, I do your laundry. I see your laundry. And if I'm not draining your balls, who
true.
is?
I don't think that men jerk off and then they're, well, I guess maybe on their underwear.
Okay, so she's like, I'm vegan, but I'm begging for your meat. I want your meat. Again,
I want it. I want the
doing.
meat. I need your meat. I want it. It's good. It's so good. Then she goes on to tell us that the things that make Gino sexy.
He's so unsexy. It's what makes me attracted to him.
He's so ugly.
He's so ugly.
That's what makes him so attractive. And this is where I don't feel bad for Gino, but it's funny because
Gino's just smiling there like he just bit on something sour. Like, is that a compliment? I don't know. It kind of hurts my feelings. I don't know though. And then Mike's over there, and Mike's like, yo, Gino, coming from a playa, you gotta reciprocate her passion, yo. Shut up.
And then Mike says a very non-Me Too thing here, where he's like, if the problem is that she just wants to have sex, just suck it up and do it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so what do you think's going on here? Because I know exactly what's going on. And I was actually feeling bad for Gino.
I think that he's probably just older.
I think he's got erectile dysfunction. That's why he's got the blue pills. They don't always work for all men.
Right, but then he seems to be so obsessed with sex.
I think because he wants to.
Yeah.
And I don't think he is jerking off all that. And that's why I think he's like, no, I'm not. But he's so self-conscious, as any man would be, or a woman if they couldn't have sex for some reason.
Yeah. I think
that he's like, you want me to say in front of everyone, like, I'm impotent. I can't. That's why I have the blue pills. Yeah. It doesn't always work.
But
I guarantee that's what it is.
I was listening to Rob has a podcast, Rob Cesternino.
Okay.
And they recap this, and I think it was them that said this. It's too much straight men, and they were saying like it might just be that like, you know, it is easier to jerk off because then you don't have to go into all the foreplay and the emotions or like the stress of having to perform for the woman. You can just kind of jerk off and get it out of the way.
I think she would kind of start giving him a hand job or something. I'm 100% sure he has some erectile dysfunction, which is why he's got the blue pills, but they don't always work for all men. And then he's on the spot and everyone's browbeating him. It's the only explanation that makes sense.
Yeah.
And he's not going to say, because I can't. And he would never tell, especially Jasmine, who wants to have sex with him. He's not going to be like, oh, hey, yeah, I love you and everything, but I'll never be able to have sex with you.
Yeah,
she would never be with him, obviously, because she's upset about it. So I actually felt bad for him.
Yeah, well, this is where I don't like Sean Robinson, where like, they talk about, like, the sugar baby thing. And she's like, yeah, what's a sugar babe? So, wait, hold on.
Gino, do you want to explain yourself?
Yeah, she goes, Gino, explain. I can't wrap my head around this. So you're paying women to go out? Yes, Sean. It's called an escort service. You fucking know what it is. You know what you've been hosting this 90 Day Fiance for how many years? You don't know what an escort service is? That's what pretty much every storyline is.
And if that's how a woman is choosing to make her money and it's consensual, then what the fuck is the problem?
Yeah, but it seems like nowadays, it seems like we're allowed to talk about men like Mike and Gino being pieces of shit, disgusting, but it's off limits to judge the women, which I don't judge the women. But if we're not going to judge the women for getting into the sex work, why is it okay to be like, Mike's a fucking disgusting sleazebag? Because I think they're not making money without people like him.
Well, at least for me, it's because Mike then changed the game. Okay. He got into it by giving her money. That's why she was in the relationship. And then now that he's there, he's like, well, I'm here now. Okay, well, I love you, so I don't need to like keep giving you money. What, you just like me for my money? When she's been up front the whole time. Yes.
Yeah.
You said you were going to be paying rent for me, and now all of a sudden to be like, oh no, I want you to love me, even though I fart all over you. You know?
And I look like this. This is my face.
Exactly. And I want you to come to Nueva York. To live with me and my grandpa and my dad in the attic.
It's not even like Manhattan, Nueva York. It's, how would you say Long Island in Spanish?
What, Isla Largo?
Isla Largo.
Something like that, right?
Hempstead.
It's like Manzana Grande, the Big Apple. I don't know, whatever. Don't come out. My Spanish is so rusty. Sorry, everyone's probably laughing at me even more. Oh yeah, so I just felt like Gino was getting drilled here. Like, oh god, you know,
let him just
exactly.
I mean, do you guys remember him dancing? Like, he can't.
Well, the sex thing, like, listen, same thing. Would they go into a woman about, like, well, why aren't you having sex with him? Well, what's wrong with your mouth? You can't give him a blowjob? I mean, if it doesn't work out, okay, so Kim and Usman, she's just fucking delusional.
And the way she is so easy. The way they played Puppet Master with her was so easy. It's not even hard to just have her like be like, why do you not like Ella? And she's like, oh, cheating. Me and my man, we don't do stuff like that. And they're letting her just talk her way right down this hole. And they're like,
we have an understanding. There's trust.
He loves me. I would never do that. And I know he'd never do that to me. And it's like, here's a never before seen clip.
Zara, you are my lady, Zara.
As now I just feel now I just look stupid.
Licking back his eyebrows and like twisting his own nipples or whatever the hell he was doing. Ew. And then her son comes out.
Usman is on the screen just smiling the whole time. He's like, yeah, Kim, don't cry.
I know.
No, Kim, do not cry.
No cry. No cry. No cry. Yeah, then her son comes out, which makes it so much more weird because we're talking about Kim begging for sex and being a predator, and he's like, I mean, I don't want him to be my new daddy, but I don't know, this is weird.
Yeah, the way Sean's like, how does it feel about Usman being your new stepdad? And he's like, well, first of all, he's my age, so he's not my stepdad.
Right.
And I'll never call him that. And like, what did you think of what you just saw there? And he's like, I didn't like it.
Pretty much disgusted.
Yeah.
Gross. I saw my mom's right boob pointing to the right. I'm not feeling good, Sean. Doesn't feel good.
The fact that Kim, during the clip, she's just like, no, I just look stupid now. It's like,
she's crying. She's like, she's doing like the housewives cry, or the teen mom cry, where they put the corner of that tissue right in the corner of their eyes because I just don't want to cry. I can't believe you
Kim, don't cry, Kimbali. Queen Kimbali, don't cry. It's just, she started off so like right up here. She's like, yeah, I got my man. And then it leaves with her running into the street.
Stronger than ever. God, I feel bad for her son. I feel so bad for him.
Oh, this is your mother when you have to parent your parents.
Oh, how embarrassing. Imagine going and filming something like this.
But this episode ends with her running out on the streets of New York, 43rd Street.
Nueva York.
Yeah, Mike just had to take the LIRR and he didn't even have to get a car service.
God. Well, we'll pick up with that next week, right?
I can't wait.
I know, I'm super excited. You check out our links in the show notes. We got some new merch in the merch store, some Coyote Pass, some Tiny and So Cold. Still waiting for one of your birthday gifts to come, by the way. That's not Redbubble, but nothing has been delivered yet. I figured you'd tell me if it was.
I haven't gone to the mailbox in like 2 weeks.
It's not Redbubble, so don't worry.
Gotcha.
And follow us on Instagram, Twitter. Links are in the show notes. Patreon this week, we recap Teen Mom 2. And
did you see somebody bought a We Love to Hate TV hat?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
I love it.
It's probably a prank. Someone's gonna prank us. Right?
How is that a prank?
I don't know. This is exactly how I would react on the Ultimatum. I'd be like, you just bought it because I'm fat and ugly, right? You're going to play a joke on me. Yeah. And we also recapped Sister Wives' honeymoon special from season 1.
It was one of the worst 42 minutes of my life.
You get to see Cody in a wetsuit. He can't wait to take the thing on and off. The chest hair, pubes all over the place.
And if you've ever watched a show and thought, oh, I could really use more nuzzling between the two people, well, you got it here.
Slow dancing.
Look no further.
Doing
nuzzles.
The devil's dance, the lambada at the zoo together. Nothing makes me hornier than slow dancing at the zoo. Coming up on Total Request Podcast, we have an old Golden Girls episode. Ladies of the evening. And big day. Oink oink. Pig Royalty Season 2 premiere.
I think I might keep watching it because I'm kind of
me
now.
Too.
It's
me
pretty
too.
Good. Oink oink.
All right. Well, thanks you guys. Please leave a 5-star review, please.
Yeah.
And thank you. It helps spread the word. It does something with that Apple algorithm. Yeah. You can explain the technicalities.
If you want to let me know that I'm annoying, you don't have to.
No.
Because I already know it. I live my own life. I live in this body.
Stop it.
I have this personality.
All right. Well, listen, we love you. We'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.